Attack of the Bee Movies is a 2002 short film directed by yours truly. Yep, this is one that I made way back when I was in film school. It might seem cheap that I'm reviewing my own film, which is why this is going to be more of a commentary. And because it's the only movie this month that I own the rights to, I don't have to worry about YouTube getting its panties in a bunch on this one. I've said in years past that I was a huge Jason fan, and I always wanted to play Jason in a movie. I wrote a script about a guy who falls asleep while watching a bunch of horror films, and when he wakes up, he finds himself in his own scary movie. You can tell that I shot it in and around my house because I had to use what was available to me. One of the things I'm proud of is that it was partially shot on 16mm motion picture film, which is a rarity these days, especially for a film student, since everything is digital now. The only reason I didn't shoot the whole thing on film was that I ran out of money, so I had to finish it using a mini DV camcorder. To the naked eye, most people probably wouldn't notice, but at that time, there weren't any consumer-grade high-definition cameras, so film was the only way to really shoot a movie and have it look professional. There's just a lot more detail on film stock. But again, it's an expensive and very frustrating medium to work in, especially since I still had to edit on a nonlinear system. I actually didn't want to play Jason because I didn't want to direct the film and worry about having to wear makeup, but in the end, a director's got to do what a director's got to do. I remember there were days where I would walk around the set all day long wearing rubber latex and green makeup and not getting a single shot off because I'd have to shuffle scenes around to get them done. It was the first film I shot with the crew, and to be honest, the whole experience felt more like work than fun. A good analogy would be inviting your friends over to help you move. It's pretty much the same thing. After every shot, we'd have to move furniture or plants or props just so we could set up a different camera angle. The makeup was a pain in the ass, especially when it was time to take it off after wrap, because the rubber latex would sting and the green face paint wouldn't come off all at once. One of my favorite shots is where the actor, Devin McPherson, has to shoot me with a rifle. The effects person rigged up a garden hose to a pump filled with fake blood. The hose was then fed up my leg and through my shirt, and when the camera started rolling, the effects person sat off screen and just pumped that crap. It looks pretty fake, but at the time I thought it was awesome. The film premiered at the MPI Film Festival at the Imagine Theater in Novi, and it played again almost 10 years later at the Broke Student Film Festival at Lawrence Tech University in Southfield, Michigan. It generally gets some laughs, although I can always tell when a scene doesn't necessarily play out like it should. For example, there's a scene where the protagonist watches confused as two kids have a fake lightsaber battle in front of my house. The battle goes on for far too long, especially since there's no choreography whatsoever. It's just two kids whacking each other with Kmart lightsabers. Watching it today, I still get a kick out of it, and I love showing it to people for the first time. It's a little on the goofy side, but it's something I think a lot of people could enjoy. If you've got nothing else to watch, check it out on the web and let me know what you think. And finally, have a happy and safe Halloween.